Welcome to Sparta's portal of local military history, preserving and interpreting exhibits of our own military citizens who served our country.
We had to go in for advanced infantry, heavy weapons in training.
I was on the USS Susans.
And I was a sergeant first class.
So I was a staff sergeant E6.
A radio man second class in the U.S. Navy.
In the Army, I got all my basic training in Camp Wheeler.
On the USS Towers, which was a guided missile destroyer, the DDG, out of San Diego, California.
I have a different one. Have you hugged your veteran today? These men and women have made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They have gone through hell for us. Some made it home and some never did. Be thankful if your loved one returned home, and thank him and hug him every day.
Is the community of Sparta that has stood behind their area.
The Sparta Township Historical Commission wants to recognize our local veterans.
I volunteered for draft.
I asked Don what he thought of the new museum.
Well, it's fantastic. You know, having served at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is kind of the ultimate place where people pay their respects to those who have served the ultimate sacrifice.
As you will see in this exhibit, preserving the memory of armed conflicts not only overseas but here at home.
Sharkey was my neighbor, best neighbor I ever had, and he lived right across the street from me. And Don Reed, of course, was a customer of mine and well known to many people in the local community.
The museum, I think, was a great addition to the Township of Sparta and also for the village of Sparta, because it showed that the community was interested in the local veterans. I have a display of my grandfather and my dad and my brother and myself on display at the museum. My grandfather was in the Spanish-American War. My dad was in World War II, and then my brother was just in the Air Force here in the States, and then I was in Vietnam in the Army. But it is an honor for people to come and see what the displays and stuff of the local veterans that served in the military around our area here.
This is a great place to study Sparta history.
People of Sparta think about the veterans that haven't returned and the veterans that are still here and so on and so forth, and it just does my heart so good every year to see all these people that come up and talk to me and talk to other veterans, and I think Sparta is just a great town for that.
This museum will help preserve our local history. Here we can interpret their stories and ensure they are not forgotten. Remember, the world today is the product of things that have happened in the past. If you don't study your history, you're doomed to repeat it.